So for this video, I've taken another listener's question. And the question is this: if a speaker has a TEDx, some speaking material available online, a website with testimonials, photos from previous events, do they still need a showreel to be considered by a speaker bureau? So here's the thing: do you still need a showreel? No, not necessarily. And actually, you shouldn't be thinking about just the consideration by the speaker bureau. You should be considering about the end client. What does the end client need? Does the end client need a showreel is a better question. But first, let's go back to the original question. If you've got a TEDx, is it good enough? Here's the thing. If your TED talk is not about the topic that you are actually talking about as a speaker, which sometimes happens because your idea worth spreading might be related to, I don't know, veganism or immunology, or I have no idea. It could be a topic that's totally unrelated to the topic you talk about, which might be leadership or performance or resilience. And there are a lot of people out there who are not that imaginative. Speaker bureaus are not one of those, but it's the end client that has to take the decision. So what happens is that, like an estate agent says to you, when you're selling a house, take all the personal possessions out and the photos, because people won't be able to imagine themselves being there if they've got your personal, your photo of you and your sons and your kids and your animals, etc. In the same way, many clients, if they don't see a video of you talking about the topic that you're going to be delivering, sort of don't quite get it. And actually they want to have some snippets and some idea of some of the content you're going to share. So that's the first thing. If the TEDx talk doesn't do that, then you should have it. I would then also look at who's your competition with that speaker bureau. Do they have a showreel? Now, if they've got a showreel, you probably want one too, because many end clients will use just the showreel to make a decision. And if they've got 5 speakers they're looking at, somebody further down the line will have done the due diligence and looked at the profiles and said, yes, they can talk about the topics, yes, they're appropriate. So Mr. Sponsor, whoever you happen to be, or the sponsoring committee, just watch the videos of the reels and make a decision based on that. And if you haven't got it and you've got a TEDx talk, and your first 3 minutes of that TED talk don't deliver enough bang for their buck, they're probably going to go with somebody who has a good showreel. But a bad showreel is not worth having at all. So listen, lots of food for thought there. So think about, if your TED talk is on topic, you could probably do it. If the TED talk also delivers some great content at the beginning, that's great. Check out the competition. But do you know what? Even better, ask the bureau. Is this sufficient, or do you need me to produce a reel? And if you want some examples of great reels, let me know. Send me a message. Happy to share them. All right. Cheers. Take care.